Hi, so yeah, this is another update video for my game Puttzzle. If you want to check out the technical implementation to it and the challenges I faced and how I solved them and just more details, you can check out the first video in the playlist. They go into way more details than I will here, just because I don't really want to repeat myself and everything, and it's gonna take 15 minutes just to re-explain everything I did, right? So this is the update, and if you watch the previous video, you will kind of notice the two main differences, which is first, the bottom arrows. They're essentially sectors, right? So in the future, when there are more levels added, what will happen is I won't have to put every single level in just this one board. Rather, I can separate them, so I can put 10 levels here, 10 levels in the third sector. Obviously they have the same background for now, but in the future they will have different backgrounds and different boards, and obviously they will be connected. Currently you can see that the image isn't connected right now because I'm just using the same image over and over, and they're not really symmetrical, but they'll be fixed. And yeah, and the new one is the settings button. The other new one is the settings button. They kind of do what settings button you expect them to do, right? They are settings buttons, right? Or obviously only two settings for now, music and sound effects, but more will be added as time goes on, and they just work. And I also have two more new levels. You can see one right here, the 6th level. Basically looks like this. It looks really complicated at first, but the solution, in fact, is quite easy. All it requires is this move, this one, and you slide it over so that there's a curved, pathway to it. And obviously, I fixed quite a lot of bugs to it, to the game, just because, obviously. And then, yeah. Fortunately, we couldn't get a par, but you get the point. And the 7th level is not that level that I just clicked by accident. Yes, this is just a placeholder level I put in for now. This one is the actual level that I added. It's a simple one, no technical shenanigans here. It's just a spiral, and these are levels that you would, I think, expect if this game ever goes close to shipping. Hopefully soon, by the way, but these levels, right? Like, because you can't include a new mechanic in the game every single level. That just wouldn't really make sense for a game to have. That's not really, the cleverest game design. So yeah, you just go through here, and all it really requires is just one tile movement, right? So you just move the bottom one, or anyone really, just here, and then it's connected now. Yay! And you can assume that you can just do this. I tested this. Yes, you can do 5 strokes and get a par on it. Am also thinking about changing the par system a little bit, because a hole in one in most of these levels will be near impossible without some game breaking exploits. So I'm looking to add some kind of different system, like a star system, right? Like, instead of being judged by how many strokes, maybe the timer will come to a good effect. You have to complete the level within 30 seconds and stuff. So yeah, I'm looking to add these things, and just update for video for now. Hopefully I won't be as busy in the coming weeks, and we'll be able to work on it more, right? Safe state is a big thing, where if I exit the game and come back to it again, it knows my state and knows my factors, and it remembers my settings. The big factor is obviously more new levels, because in fact more new levels is what makes this game unique. And to add more new levels, new tiles, and new puzzles and stuff. But exciting times. So thank you for watching, and signing for now.